This week proved to be quite a challenge for us. The chateau feels like it's been turned inside out. There are holes in the floors, dust everywhere, some stressed out humans, and a new addition inside of the chateau. More on that later, though. There's a chainsaw. That's what you want to see inside of your house. So the walls have come down and it looks so much better. You can just see how much more open this is going to be.
And we also took down the railings.
Right, the railings are gone. It's amazing. The whole chateau is in complete chaos right now. But this makes me happy, believe it or not, that this is so open.
Yeah, we need a little cleanup though.
Yeah, you have the beams.
We had to cut the old beams into pieces and remove them one bit at a time because they're quite heavy, and hoisted up the new ones.
Yep, the new ones are up. Look at that. So you have 5 new beams.
Right, and they go into the wall on that end, into about a foot or so into the wall. And then the other end, we have hangers attaching them to the old beam. If you recall, a few of the beams that we've replaced had already been cut off at the ends because there was some new bracing there. But there were 2 that still went into the wall. And I'm really glad that we replaced them because if you look at this is one of them.
This is incredible.
And this, from here on, that's what was in the wall. And even if we had been able to brace it, the end still wouldn't have been braced, and it could have just
snapped off.
Yeah.
So these beams, you can actually cut up and we can use for firewood.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So they're not completely rotten.
Not the rotten pieces, but
right.
You know.
The next step. We need to
do the xylophane,
and we have to treat all these beams and the exposed wood.
Right. The new beams are already treated. They're treated for everything, so they're good. Everything that's exposed now needs to be treated before it gets covered back up.
Yeah, that's my job. I should have fun with that tomorrow. The xylophane queen. Good job. This looks great. Once we have this cabinet behind you down and we open up this entire wall, the door and the wall will be gone and it'll be open into the kitchen. So we'll have a nice,
that'll be great.
Big space. I'm embarrassed to say we haven't bought any furniture since moving to France. So we ventured out and looked for a couple of things. This particular dresser caught my eye but was sold, and they were only asking €160. Look at the dog.
Oh, I'm looking at the real quick.
No, look at the dog. I want the dog.
Yeah.
How cute is that? You really need to look thoroughly in these brocants, since you might find something you just can't live without. And I might have to go back for this marble sink. Lincoln was on the fence about it, but it's probably an excellent deal.
If it had been an inch longer, it wouldn't have fit.
Is this heavy?
Not super heavy, no.
Okay. Should I get gloves?
No, I don't think you would.
Where are you grabbing?
You want me to go backwards?
No, I'm here now, so. I think this is a pretty good deal for €80. And the owner even threw in the dog statue and a fireplace screen for free. We discovered a brocante that we had seen the sign for at least 3 years, and we'd never bothered to go check it out, but we finally found it after losing our way a few times. And we bought this chair. This was under €100, and it's made out of walnut, and it's really pretty. Hi, Dominic. We have Dominic's harness on. Not his harness. What is this called? Hey, Dominic. Uvea is being defiant. I'm inside the donkey house. The farrier's going to be here in, I think, 20 minutes. Uvea, she's not having it today. Dominic, you're such a good boy. Mimi the Chateau cat was here when we moved in. She was used as a mouser and managed to survive in a cold barn in an old rabbit hutch. She finally introduced herself and we became BFFs, luring her into a warmer barn with a heated bed. I somehow managed to get her to the vet for a checkup and was told to monitor a spot on her nose. This week we brought her in to have the growth removed and biopsied. My biggest worry was getting her into the carrier and to the vet. I was up the entire night before worrying about it. The vet suspects skin cancer. She'll no longer live a life of stress and cold, and we're hoping Mimi will be able to make a full recovery. She's resting comfortably in the grand salon, purring away. So this makes me very happy. Mimi purring away, lying on her new blanket. She's still recovering from her surgery, but I think she's pretty happy. This weekend in our neighboring town was a festival celebrating street singers, which I kept mistakenly calling the Festival of Streetwalkers. And no, apparently the accordion is not a French stereotype. We had no intention of attending, but our pharmacy happens to be smack dab in the middle of this party. Look at that.
Et sur les vieux murs, c'est un coin romantique et fané.
Il n'y a pas plus bas, je lui réponds non, c'est une affaire qui peut tenir dans...
It's been 3 days since Mimi's surgery, and she seems to be perking up quite nicely. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have something to say, leave us a comment.